Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of our Arctic Survival series. We've actually got quite a few plans today, such as going to some trial chambers, which we're going to do right now at the start of this video. We're also going to do a bunch of decorating and base building. So, without further ado, let's get right into it as we try and locate the entrance to a trial chamber thanks to that handy map we got from our cartographer villager. Well, it looks like we've actually found our way into it. It was a little bit further down to forward, but yeah, we are in. So let's actually see how things go. Make a little bit of a safe room over here, just in case anything unexpected happens. So, we shall see what happens here. Let's see. My ender chest here. Use this, that's my totem chest. Let's not use that. Let's toss some of the stuff I found inside of here. These are not trial chamber related objects. That here, ominous bottle, that, get outside. Let's drop that over here. I don't think shears are going to be needed. This is already used. Don't need tough. I'll keep fire resistance just in case and a few arrows. Keep the bad omen bottle. And I think what you do is you use the bad omen bottle inside of here. And when you do, you start the raid. So I'm actually get rid of those, put on my armor. Leave these inside of this chest. Let's see. And I think we will be ready. Up a little bed in here, just in case anything unexpected happens. Which, you know, I don't think it will. But always better safe than sorry. Right, here we go. Take this, bed is in here. There should be, let's leave that here. What is this? Oh, Agate golden carrot. What? I didn't get a file key. I'm a tad bit confused as to what I'm supposed to do. This ominous item prepared, wind charged explodes. Is something exploding? Ah, there's a zombie spawner in here. Oh, I could turn this into a farm. You can hear my mind's already crackling. Are there two spawners in here? Wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Am I getting poisoned? I don't actually have a light source. What's going on in here? Pursuing 3. It's a zombie spawner here, but I don't have a light source to disable it. Is there an invisible thing? What's that? Oh, whoops. What can you say except bring it on? Oh, it looks like there's a guy up there. Let's use this to get ourselves a way to actually get up here. Why is this guy so colorful? The sound for breezes queuing up is very interesting. I don't know what effect that is. It's slowness. Ah, hey there, bud. Why is there fire? It's very amusing. I'm afraid they don't do too much, as long as I'm slightly careful, which I intend to be. Ah, hello. They are now fighting each other. I am levitating now. Wow. How nice of them. Gives me free crits. I'm getting a lot of explosions and fire. Are there witches in here by any chance? Okay, that is a bit annoying. Looks like we're staying pretty chill here. Casually eating some nice food. If I didn't have full, like, good armor, this might have been really annoying. But, I'm afraid it's annoying, but it's doable. Bonus item. I don't even know what an anonymous item is. It's like they deal with themselves for me. Alright. I don't know what... Ah, there's more of you. More of you lads. Why are there so many of them? It's just like a vertical room. Is that why there's so many? I didn't even realize. That it was just a ceiling right there. I'm guessing it is, but somewhat. Knockback effect is slightly annoying, but since I do have mending, it's not as big of a problem. Alright. I don't know what that is. But they're like invisible breezes. It's really annoying. That's something. Okay, let's collect our wards. It's a vault.
No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me. That's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me.
I got it. Oh my goodness. I finally got the heavy core. Oh my goodness. Well, home sweet home. Time to unpack and do a bit of enchanting. We're back from our expedition into the trial chambers. We've actually gone through and found a total of 6. Just looking for the heavy core, but during that process, here's what we've gotten. So starting first, this is the loot we've gotten from the mobs and stuff. We have 4.5 stacks of breeze rods, a lot of slime balls, and a lot of strings, spider eyes. I didn't pick up any bones or arrows. We also have, of course, the red candles, just the candles I picked up, a few honeycombs, some eggs I got from dispensers, extra wind charges, and some potions. In terms of building items, we have a lot of the various wax blocks. I've only picked up a few just as I was clearing things out. We also have a bunch of decorated pots, which also just picked it there at the end, just because they look cool. We have some wax oxidized copper. I realized I didn't get many of these, but I think we are fine. I like the golden palettes generally better. We also got variants of pretty much every single copper bulb. These could be very useful for lighting and decoration just throughout here. And of course, the various tough variants that we've gotten. As for the prize, what we've collected total, we have 5 ominous keys and 3 trial keys left over, as well as just a few pottery shards. Looks like we have 2 of the smithing templates and 2 of the banner patterns. There's just 1 heavy core, 4 enchanted golden apples, 2 golden apples, a few leftover ominous bottles, a random diamond chestplate that I found, 2 enchanted books here, and 2 more mending, a breach 4, which is very nice, a ton of emeralds, and 19 diamonds. So yeah, that's what we've collected so far. So I think that'll wrap things up for the cryo chambers hunting. All in all, pretty successful, but now we're back to building and setting up a system for both our sugarcane and like essentially our paper, gunpowder, and getting all of the bamboo stuff set up to autocrafters here, which we have tucked away in a spare room back here. We're also going to link this up with the gunpowder and have a massive storage area right over here, which, you know, all of the water streams lead right into. But it doesn't look good just yet, so we're going to go ahead and do a bunch of decorating and just renovating the basement area of our base. So after a bunch of renovating, here's what we've got so far. We're going to go ahead and, you know, change this a bit more in the future, but at the moment we're going to actually move all of our storage down into the basement and open up this area to make it just a bit more accessible and better looking. But before we do that though, we need a bunch of item frames, which I had to do a bunch of cartographer rolls to get the item frame because it's not a guaranteed thing. But with that complete, we also need to go and fetch some sheep, which we'll need for our wool farm in the next build. But unfortunately, this happens. Oh. What the? Bro. There we go. Finally have 2 sheep. So, what we've done here is we've removed the storage area. We've actually placed it underneath here. Instead, we just have a little area for our equipment and some armor stands. You know, the usual glass casing. Just a nice area. Upstairs, we haven't really changed anything. Just been downstairs. We've got rid of this wall. Got rid of this drop-down area to get to our little farm over here for the gunpowder. Instead, we now have just a nice staircase going straight down. We've decorated a lot of this stuff with vines, and of course using string to control where it can grow. And we've set up our sugarcane and our bamboo farms right here. Of course decorating it using tuff and stone bricks. And we're using probably just copper grates for this, just to go for the greenish look. And same for over here, we have green on the sides and gold in the middle. So here's our chest system where we have all like the blocks of bamboos that we get from a crafting system over there. And paper and gunpowder. That's all the stuff we need from here. We have our various storage things over here for a lot of our bulk items, so we just have more than just 2 or 3. We have a crafting table, just a few workstations. Most of them are still up there, but we have our very nice storage area here, and we walk along it. Listen to this. It's a very, very soft, like, chime noise, which is nice, because these guys also make chime noises too. This is our storage area. We have all of our blocks just sorted right here. And yeah, this is a very nice makeover compared to what we had before. You can just take a look in the videos how it looked back in the day. But we've really spruced things up, made it look a lot better. We're actually going to start working on our dragon spine project this episode. So we're going to have to grab a lot of the bone blocks, stick them in the shulkers boxes, and bring them up to the surface. We're also going to keep breeding those sheep, and get some nice scoots farm set up using the armadillos that we have to find. We might even look for some netherite, but we'll leave that for a reward if everything goes well. So hope you guys enjoy, and let's get started. Alright, look, that is the last of our bone block shulkers. We actually got, looks like 5.5, and I have an extra shulker up on the surface, which is a lot. Now let's go find our armadillo and keep breeding those sheep. We have now found a... Oh, I was about to say we have just found a savanna. Look for these armadillos, but it looks like we've just found them just straight up. So let's grab a few of these fellas. I only need 2. I'm gonna grab 3 just for security. And we should be going. Oh my goodness. I didn't like the way that this doorway looked, so I'm currently working on making this look a little better. I plan on placing a small bee farm as well as our armadillo and our chickens down there. And we will be back when this looks a little better. So, welcome back. We have done a lot of work in making this area look better. Instead of just a 2x2, we widened this up so it's actually 3 across. Decorated here. We left these chests here for now until we find a more permanent storage for cobblestone. Until then, we have a small area here where we're going to set up a few of our crafty stations, such as a brewing stand, a smithing table, etc. We've left the armadillos and the chicken inside of here, and we're probably going to set up a small bee farm in this area over here. It will be the last of the farms for this main section. I'm mainly finishing these now just so these can keep farming while I'm actually actively building the dragon skeleton. We also really need the honey for honey blocks for some redstone devices, as well as getting the polished cobblestone. So we'll be back in a little bit when I'm done moving everything into here, and I have started the bee farm. 3 honey bottles, that's great. So our honey farm is now complete. What the farm does basically is we have our dispensers above each of the hives, connected to observers, which detect how full each of these hives are. They're full, the dispenser sends it in a glass bottle and extracts a honey bottle, which is then funneled down through our collection system right here. That is basically what is going on. Only thing that could be really improved here is if we set up an autocrafter to automatically make honey blocks, but that is a lot more complicated, and I don't think we need that many honey blocks at the moment. This will do for the, well, at least for now. So, yeah. Alright, now we've done a tiny bit more work on this, just because I kind of realized how many there glass bottles I'd need. All we've really done here is hooked up the dispensers and made them go the other way into a crafter. When it detects that there's 4, it'll immediately craft a honey block and eject the glass bottles too, which I can go back and funnel through with a very simple redstone system above the poppers themselves, which will make, but we don't really need to see that, so I think this will be pretty much it. Before we actually get to building the spine, there is something we must do, and which is to clear this hill from the way, because this hill is blocking our view of this mountain. I'll be clearing this hill. So you might be wondering, what is going on now? What are you doing? Well, I've been working on getting the skull of the dragon set up. This is what we have right now. I'm still working on getting the shape and everything lined up. I'm just hollowing out the middle of this hillside here. Other than that, I think we have a nice general idea what it's going to be, which is what I'm going to be working on for the next a long time. Not the greatest building, so this will definitely take a while. Alright, we have now completed our little transformation here. So we used to have a tower in the past, which has been now replaced with a more kind of glass bulbous looking structure, which I think looks a lot better than having the kind of domed top or the spiked top. So we've replaced that. We've also gone and actually cleaned up our front entrance over here, which in the past I think was kind of not really done well. So we've gone out and turned this into an actual walkway with a covering right here. Other than that, that is pretty much what we have done, besides adding a few cherry trees here and there. I think this looks good. We're going to now return and keep working on the ribs. Great. We have finally gotten the sheep. So now what I can do at this point is here, read them again. Nope. We've lost a lot of the sheep actually on the way here, but we now have these sheep. What this lets us do now is to actually set up our wool farm inside of this head. You can see how far I had to bring them. I kept getting ambushed in these woods by wolves, which is unfortunate. But what we have right now is this skull here. I might put another portal in its jaws using like black concrete and, obsidian. And up here we're going to have the farm for the wool. So we have now gotten some of these chambers set up. What I've actually just realized is because I have mob briefing turned off, for the Enderman, because I got really annoyed seeing them pick up blocks all the time. These sheep keep trying to eat. Every time they try to eat, it speeds up their growth, which means they turn into adults extremely quickly. Look, it just happened. So this is going a lot faster than I thought. But in order for them to like regrow their wool, I'll definitely have to turn mob briefing back on. I'm still looking for like a plugin to specifically remove Enderman picking up blocks, just because I just find it annoying. It's a personal preference. But other than that, this is pretty much what it's going to look like. I'm going to set up the other half right here, and then go underneath and set up a minecart collection system, and then we should be done. Oh my goodness. I was just watching a YouTube video and I did not realize that was me. Welcome back. So what we've done now is we have all of the sheep in their respective pens. We've gone ahead and added some maintenance tunnels. This way I can actually go back here and actually see what's going on. It allows us to refill all of the dispensers. So now what we have to do is go through and actually dye all of these sheep. After we're done with that, we should be pretty much complete with this farm. And with that, we are pretty much done setting everything up. We have all of the sheep dyed, all of the shears linked up, we have mob griefing turned back on. And with this system, we now have all of the types of wool, which we'll need for a lot of things, decoration, as well as much later on going to find an ancient city. We even have a bed tucked away right there, just so you can see. And all of the stuff comes down here through hopper minecarts, which we have linked up to a chest. We're going to expand the system later on, but at the time being, this is more than sufficient for what we need. So yeah, let's head right back up. And I think with this should be a really good place to end the video. So next time we're probably going to go and look through more trial chambers while all of this stuff is just, farming away in the background. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys around for the next one. Take care.